I'm gonna make this video short and sour because I don't know jack about music, and I don't want to trigger a This World of Anna flashback. To save what little time we all have on this earth, take a look at the title, and you'll know what I'm about to babble poorly on for the week, so let's get crackin'. Gorillaz is a band that I've grown closer to better than any other musical group I've grown up around. Mostly because my music taste goes from 80s pop to the Goofy movie soundtrack. So it's no surprise that when asked about my favorite band, Gorillaz is the first thing to come out of my mouth. When I first got into them whenever Plastic Beach was released, and even though it wasn't eye to eye from the Goofy movie, I still found it quite pleasing to listen to. Sadly, as I was just getting into them, they were silent for about 6 or 7 years. Then all of a sudden, Gorillaz just pops out of the snow with a new album, tour dates, music videos, clothing lines, live Q&As, a mini TV show announcement, and everything. It's been a crazy year. They've been busy making up for the long hiatus. Or did they? Sure, they made all those previously listed things, but it all comes down to if the music itself was really worth the wait. Well, to answer that quickly with no real overview, sure, I guess. It was okay. Like I said before, I'm not big into music. I don't go deep into lyrics like some people do and judge it by what it means. I just like the beat, man. I'm too empty-headed and lazy to dissect a song for every little piece of it. I understand that music is a form of art and can be used as a way of discussing current events or political chaos, such as the obvious subject that I don't have to state. There's a lot of those, but you can pick one. And in a way, that's the path Humanz went with, only with less Gorillaz and more of the other artists, which I'll talk about here in a second. I'm not trying to say that Humanz isn't worth a dime because of messages behind the new songs. They've always been that way, and even then I still thought they were damn good tunes. So I guess I don't really have an opinion worthy enough to start an argument in the comments, so I'll just leave it at that. Going back to my previous statement about the majority of the album being one big collaboration party, I know that Plastic Beach had a similar formula, but at least we actually got Damon in songs. In Humanz, he's more of like the special guest. Before I start sounding like I'm complaining, I'm not. That's because I understand that this album was a way of putting the guest artist in the spotlight and giving them a chance of recognition and being discovered of their talents. It also gives older fans something new, even if they don't like it because of how different it is. Gorillaz was never one to have a definite genre in their music. They're more of like the Chex Mix party bags. They have all kinds of varieties. And if you don't like those nasty little bread things that people eat, well then, try the little breadstick thing. Maybe you'll like that. And if not, that's okay. There's something in there for everybody. Now I don't know if I'm talking about the music or the chips. Anyways, like I said, I'm neutral on the album. But that's because I don't dig into a song's lyrics and how elegantly the song is put together vocally. It's all about that funky beat to me. And there were only a few songs that I could listen to on an endless cycle. It wasn't extraordinary or the most outstanding thing to enter the music industry in decades. At least not to me, that is. But if you came to me and bragged about the album and how it's the greatest thing on earth since ice cream sandwiches, then I'm not gonna shoot you down because of how I felt towards the CD. I could see that lots of work, thought, and love obviously went into this album, and it shows in some ways to some people, or in every way to everyone. Either way, I hope my opinion didn't make you stop the video halfway before I was finished to start crying down below. Thank you guys for watching, and goodbye.